I came in the other day to open the hood and pulled on the release and it didn't work. And so the next logical choice was to pull on the cable, but that didn't fix the problem either, which meant that the cable had come attached or detached somehow at the front. So my hood was stuck closed with no way to open it. The first thing to understand is how the mechanism works. So if we start up here, this comes down and is driven into this opening on the latch mechanism right here. When it pushes down inside, it forces this lever down and this hook comes around and catches, and that's what keeps everything tight. The spring keeps tension on the hood so that everything stays tight. This is bound in permanently, and then here's your second latch, the safety catch that you lift after the first release has already been pulled. So the next thing to understand is exactly what this thing looks like and how it's shaped under the hood. Because when the hood is closed, you're going to have to work through a tiny little space about this big to see what's going on inside there. So here's what happened. The release, the cable came unhooked. And the spot it came unhooked from is right here. This little lever right here is the release that enables the hood to pop up. So you pull inside and this pulls back and it pulls this lever over. And when that lever pulls over, the spring force from the spring up above pops this loose and the whole thing opens. And then you reach in, push this button, push this lever in, push this lever in, and it releases and you can put it up again. So what you have to do in order to get inside here is create a tool that will enable you to catch this lever right here through a very narrow space. What I used was a hanger, a heavy duty one. I don't think a light hanger would be useful. The wire needs to be pretty sturdy. And I used a pair of side cutters and some dikes to cut the wire. And here's what I ended up with. I had to reach inside and get the little curled piece around in such a way that I could catch on the lever and pull, and that opened it. But you have to do this blind, which I'll show you in a minute. So here's the tool. And here's what you have to do. You have to be able to get it inside, come around, catch that lever and pull it. Here's what it looks like from the outside. Here is the hook. Let's see, my hand is way over here. This goes in. I have to find the space and make it catch. Oop, doing it all by feel. I've got this hook over here. That's not it. There it was. See, just popped for you. There are other videos that show you how to reattach this cable probably better than I can, but I was able to unbend this little tab right here. I folded it out and pulled this out and then restuck the cable back in, so it's now engaged in there. And this spring's all beat up, and I was able to reset this back in the fitting in there where it's designed to go. And this little piece had to go back underneath here, and it seems to be working from the inside. But now I have to reclose it and see if pulling on the cable will reopen it. But let's see what happens if we pull the lever in here. Will it open? With the repair, I can't show you both. Unfortunately, I can't be at two places at the same time, but we'll listen to see if we can hear it pop. Here's the cable. Pull gently. There we go. It's working.